To train.
Ugh. We did some damage, but it's like they're from another dimension. I must say, I'm impressed. Reen, you're displaying an admirable degree of control over your powers. And Laura, your mastery of the Radiant Blade grows by the day. Sir, thank you both for the training. Oh, you're too kind. It was my pleasure. Master, I'm afraid I must take my leave. Laura, Purple Lightning, Sylphie, I'm sure I'll see you again soon. I think she's gonna go like celebrate. She certainly knows how to make an exit. What the fuck? What does that mean? She just all she did was leave. Perhaps it's time for me to do the same. Father, Viscount Arcade, you're not saying I am. My blade has dulled considerably. I first noticed it a year and a half ago. Yeah, this is where he talks about it. Wait, the Infernal Castle. The Blazing Demon did this to you. Yes, his black flames have taken a toll on my respiratory system. Unfortunate in that it has only affected my swordsmanship, but I don't believe I will ever fully recover. No. This is a concern, but not an issue. What do you mean? A sword is not the only means of cutting down an opponent. All you need is purpose and opportunity. Discover these, and you will find a blade sharper than any steel. So I'm sure you all know that full well. Of course they'd be watching. Pardon the intrusion. We heard we had some special guests, so we just had to stop by. Though to be honest, we've been watching since the middle of your fight. Seriously, how do people even get that strong? I was unable to measure their power. I should have recorded the fight. Guys, I was so focused on the fight, I didn't even notice them. Well, I hope you were all able to learn something. It was a masterclass. By the way, Viscount, it's been quite some time since we last met. Ah, yes, back in Heimdall, wasn't that? Mateus and Laura told me that you had taken up the Vander dual blade style, is that right? It is. You have a legacy to uphold. They say Roland Vander was an exceptional dual blade user. Ah, okay, so Roland, I think, I'm trying to think if Roland was like just an ancestor of his, or was Roland like part of his direct family? Like, I can't think of it right now. But in the fourth game, you actually get there's a quest where you can obtain Roland's blades, and it's actually a cosmetic item that you get to put on Kurt. And throughout the game, no matter what weapon you get for him, it appears as Roland's blades, because he just, now he has the blades, and it's a cosmetic thing. So they're pretty cool. They're actually really good looking blades, beautiful blades. Wasn't he Prince Draco's friend and confidant? Okay, so it's an ancestor, likely. As a matter of fact, you all have an air of aptitude about you. Tell Marine, are they yours? That they are, Viscount. Allow me to introduce you to the new Class 7. Yeah, basically, it's almost like he was admitting that he was dying when he talked about that, like how he's taking a toll on his respiratory system and stuff like that. It's like, damn. Well then, Sarah, we shall be going on ahead. We'll be waiting at Heimdall for you. Gotcha. I'll probably roll up sometime this evening. Thanks for all the hard work, Mr. Viscount. Now, she has a bit of a crush on the Viscount, so it's kind of funny to see them all together. You're going to check in at that exchange shop near Volley, right? Oh, you're going to go see Jingo? That shop's got connections to the Bracer Guild. On top of that, they're plugged into the informant network. Sometimes even make deals with Jaegers, too. Of course they do. Oh, I've got a message from an informant friend of mine named Nick. But don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. Sorry, but that ain't happening. We may need to investigate such an intriguing shop. As I'm sure you're already aware, everyone is to meet in Heimdall, yourselves included. It seems we'll be able to fulfill our promise at last. Yeah, I suppose we can call it the goddess guidance. No, that is too coincidental. I'll get in touch with the others tonight. Gotcha, thanks. There are some things I want to talk about, but I'll wait until then. Fee? It's a bunch of weird shit going on. So, I heard from Sarah about the boss, Zeno, Leo, and also that man with the mask. In addition, I have heard news of the Steel Maiden, but it's quite perplexing. Judging by what I was told, she seems to be legitimate. The S in our family's name was taken from the Steel Maiden's own name, Sandlot. Oh, so that comes from the Sandlot. I forgot that. Didn't catch that. In that sense, it could be said that we bear some relation to her. However, we must leave this topic for another day. Our duty now is to prepare for the crisis currently awaiting us. But they never said if she had like children or different things like that. It's crazy. Yes, sir. Roger that. Well then, I'm off to take care of some business myself. I'm planning to hop right on the train afterwards, so let's say our tearful farewells now. Sure thing. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for all your help. Well, when that woman walk away, look at that twist. Way you guys are talking, sounds like our next field exercises are going to be in Heimdall. Oopsie. We were careless. I see. Now I understand. Looking at the schedule, I expect another to be announced soon. Please keep it a secret from everyone else, okay? It'll be announced on Wednesday along with the schedule and all the details. No worries, our lips are sealed. Somebody gonna talk. The way it usually goes, huh? Afterwards, Toa went to the academy, and the students split up to each see to their own business. Alright. Interesting. It's already evening. Seems a little too early to head back to the dorm, though. I'm not likely to have a lot of free time at the start of next week, so I'd probably better take care of things now. Man, today's match sure was an unexpected blessing. I feel like I could apply the things I learned during my match with the Maiden. Alright, so now it turned into your move from fallen leaves to turn to shredded leaves. Got 1 bonus point. Oh no, we got 4. Okay. And we got 1 with Emma. Let's see who. So we got Muse, Sarah, of course. Kurt. And I guess that, yeah, the last one is just going to be for Emma. We will go ahead and I guess do Kurt first. I know you get Emma's page when you do her event with her. Alright, crap. I'm trying to think. What in the hell is... Okay. Alright, so, you talk to Monk at Radio Trista. I'm trying to think, if somebody else is that gets a, page. Yeah, Monk... No. Yeah, Monk gets hit second page, is page 2. And Maya, I think, gets one, it's a request of hers. I'm trying to think of how the hell you do it, though. I wonder if it shows it on the map. Where the hell is she? I don't see her anywhere on here. Strange. Where the hell is Maya? Right. Sorry about that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, Dusk, is you want to come to the dorm. And of course, we're going to take a bath. Now, I think this one involves Tita. It's the bath. That was a pretty intense battle. Maybe I should head in and wash off my sweat. Let me wash up. It's nice to see all the students growing up. Each and every one of them has made progress one way or another since they started here. At this rate, not just Class 7, but all our students will... no one's here. Looks like I've got the whole bathroom to myself. I hope that's okay. That's Tita's voice. She must be done with her maintenance. I guess the trainer must have pooped her out. What? And she falls in, of course. Tita, are you okay? Instructor Reed? I'm okay. I just slipped and fell into the bath. Stay calm and take deep breaths. Are you bleeding? I can go get Linda if you need her. Well, at least you didn't rush over there and go into the bathroom. Sorry to cause so much trouble. It's fine as long as you're okay. You are sure you're okay, right? If you got even a little suspicion you're hurt, you should go see the nurse. I'm okay. I really... Sorry, I'm okay. I really am okay. I promise. I think the worst thing that happened was that I swallowed some water. Well, that's a relief. But, you know, you really are dependable, Instructor Reed. Just now, you were quick to give good, clear advice. I can see why Muse and Yuna put their trust in you. Well, I've still got a lot to learn about being an instructor. I don't even know if Yuna and Ash have fully accepted me just yet. I don't think you should have to worry about that. Instructor Reed, you really remind me of my two favorite people. Oh, are they the ones you were giving the presents to? Right, those two. They're sort of my big brother and sister. A calm and composed big brother, and a big sister as reliable and bright as the sun itself. I get the same feeling from you, Instructor Reed. Why, thank you. I'm honored. She is talking about Joshua and Estelle Bright. You're talking about Estelle and Joshua Bright, aren't you? Don't worry. I didn't get that from the Intelligence Division. Their father, Brigadier General Cassius Bright, also studied the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. Ah, that does sound familiar. I don't know him directly, but I've heard my master talk about him. That's why I know about those two. Josh was originally from Erebonia, right? Yeah. They're both bracers, so they tried to get into the Empire to help the Bracer Guild, but for some reason they couldn't get a permit from the authorities. I see. They're probably under heavy surveillance along with your best friend. They're being treated as wild cards that could disrupt the political situation in Erebonia. I thought that might be the case. Both of them, no, all three of them are amazing people who saved all of the borough from danger. Just like the birdcage around Crossbell, they're being prevented from getting into Erebonia. Why do they have to? Oh, the tears. It'll be okay. A chance will come. Hamel was blocked off for years, but we were there. We were able to take a whole branch campus there. Oh? I and many other people are all working towards change here in Erebonia. Prince Olivert, the Bracers, people affiliated with Thors, even people in the borough and Crossville, we're all working together. And I believe no matter how complicated, how frighteningly difficult this situation comes, we'll overcome it. I know we will. So take a deep breath and keep doing what you can to help out. We'll change things one day. Yes, of course. That was actually well said by him. You know, he's always a pretty cheesy dude, but that was good stuff right there. Sorry to get on such a serious topic in the bath. Oh no, it's okay. I feel better after talking with you about this. I'm glad. I appreciate your determination, but don't forget, you're still a student here. Aga told me to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't overdo it. And don't forget to be careful in the bath, okay? I feel like I've got another person who worries about me now. I'll take that advice to heart. I love Tita. I'm sorry, I do. I just freaking love Tita. She's just such a good spirit and good person. That bath was nice. I'm really glad I got to talk to you, Instructor Reen. I'm going to keep working as hard as I can. Oh yeah, there's going to be a cooking workshop in the cafeteria. I'll be a little late, but I need to go make something. She really puts her all into everything. I just love Tita. I don't know what it is. She's just freaking awesome to me. Wait, did that show that somebody was in there on a bumming? Did. Who the hell is in here? Interesting. That is... Oh, that's Muse. Okay. Okay, since I'm here, I'll go ahead and do Muse. Dome Dollar and Alma Thomas. Are those Vantage Masters cards? What are you up to, Muse? Oh, just a little fortune telling. I heard you could use these cards like you would use tarot cards. Is there anything in the future you'd like to know about? The future? You mean like field exercises? Something like that. Although, I'm having some trouble interpreting the meaning behind the cards. Let's just say it means your destiny is in your own hands. I'm not sure I've got any clue either, but she seems to be in deep thought. Yeah, we'll spend time with her, and she can keep it in her pants. Yeah. Oh, I hear you're really good at Vantage Masters. How about we take a break and have a match? Why, I'd be honored to have a match against you, Instructor Reen. I bet she would. All I ask is that you be gentle with me. She already started, see? That bullshit. We cannot go to jail. And so Reen and Muse prepared their decks and began their duel. It was a fierce battle until, well, with no clear winner right to the final turn. And in the end, our masters destroyed each other. That makes it a tie, no? I didn't expect such a heart-pounding match. You're amazing, Instructor. So are you, Muse. I remember we were thinking this when we were at the casino in Raquel. But you sure are good with these kinds of games, aren't you? Is it your father's influence? Indeed, he taught me a lot about card and board games. My father would also play against me too, before he passed away, that is. Your father, he passed away about 10 years ago, didn't he? Yes, I was about 5 or 6 at the time. I see what I'm saying? That makes her 15, 16 years old, bro. Like, she needs to stop. He trained me so well. I would occasionally beat him in chess too. Wow, so I guess even at a young age, you were talented. So then, when are you planning to show us your true strength? Oh, I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. I could tell you weren't giving your all in our match. You're much more fearsome of an opponent when you went up against that Jaeger at the casino. Like I said before, everyone in Class 7 supports each other. They're giving it everything they've got on your behalf. Isn't it unfair if you don't do the same? You truly are amazing. I will be more than honored to show you the full extent of my gaming abilities. However, there will be one condition. Oh shit. A condition? The winner will get to make one demand of the loser. That's a serious bout should feature a serious prize. When you agree? Should you manage to win, I'll do anything you ask. Anything at all. Jeez, man. You know how many dudes would abuse that? Oh my god, even teachers. Whether your request is to spend a romantic evening with me under the stars, or if you want me to tell you the reason why Eustace and Patrick were acting the way they were in the mare. Yeah, they were acting funny. Honestly, I was curious about that. Is something going on? That said, I'll put a handicap on myself. If you manage to defeat me once out of 3 games, you shall have your reward. However, if I win all 3 games, I shall be the victor and take you as my prize. Oh my god. Don't do it. Well, well, you're that confident, huh? I just need to win once out of 3 games, but even that might prove a challenge. Alright, I'll agree to your terms. Bad fucking idea. There's no way I can back down now. She didn't think he was gonna do it. Alright, let's get our decks out and do this. That just doesn't sound right. Very well. If that's what you want, I won't hold back. So the thing about Muse is, if you couldn't tell by now, Muse is very good at calculating. She interprets moves and strategy, like what strategy people are going to form, just based off intuition. And she's really, really, really good. And as you find out throughout the games with her, that she plays a big part in everything that's going on because of her said strategies that have been put in place since the very beginning. And everything she's been doing is like a big giant chess match. So she just sees things like 10 to 15 moves ahead of everybody else. So that's what makes her really good. And so the 3 matches began with Reem and an unfettered Muse. They both used unopened decks that they hadn't seen before. Though Reem was unfamiliar with the cards, the decks were equal in power. However, and it vanished to end the match. Your master is defeated. It's 1. I activate Kyria Bell's skill, and your master is no more. Got me again. Look at him more disappointed. And this brings us to our final match. As things stand, I feel I'll be able to win this final match with ease. Man, these decks should be pretty even, but you're still destroying me. Who knew experience with games would make such a huge difference? I sincerely doubt you will be able to turn the tides at this point. Whatever will you do now? This was never a fair matchup to begin with. So if you forfeit, I'll cancel our... No, it's still too early to throw in the towel. I've got one card in my deck I can use to turn things around. If I manage to draw it before you defeat me, I can use it to make a comeback. Oh, I suppose you're right. Your chances of winning are greater than zero, if only slightly. That's all I need. Unfortunately, I'm not the type to give up. Let's take this match to the end, Muse. Bring it on. Green used every card in his hand to desperately parry each of Muse's advances. And at the final turn, before his master's health was depleted, it arrived. I got it. I summon Grion, and it attacks your master twice. Huh. My master's health is 0. I lose. I actually did it. Let's do a little dance with it.
Seems I underestimated you. I didn't think you could pull off such a comeback. I had full control of the board, yet you still managed to thread a narrow path to victory.
Yeah, but it came down to the wire. In the end, I had to rely on my luck. Your ability to analyze a situation and predict your opponent's actions is amazing. But not everything can be planned for. As we've seen on our field exercises, unexpected events can happen at any time. Understood. It was a fine lesson, instructor. I will keep it near my heart. Now, what will you have as your prize? I was the one who set the rules for the match, so please, don't hold back. Tell me whatever it is your heart desires. Though I'm certain you plan to ask about... No, I won't. I am curious about the circumstances in the mare, but I'm sure there's an important reason that Eustace and Patrick wouldn't say anything. I don't feel it's right for me to ask about it like this. But more importantly, I'm glad I was able to bring out the best in you. Nothing can make me prouder as an instructor. Oh, sorry about that. I felt like I was about to sneeze. Oh boy. Oh man, it didn't come. Oh yes, how very like you, instructor. And that's the reason I want you for the future. Jeez, man. And yet, a promise is a promise. Please choose one of these two cards. Huh? What are you up to? I really don't even know which one to choose here. Let's go with the Thief now. That's a better card. You chose the Thief now, so you win the I'll wear my school uniform and clean your ears prize. What? Hold on a minute. I really don't need a prize, and there's no use trying to refuse. After all, it would bring shame to a woman of the Empire. Were she not keeping her promises? Surely you're not trying to make me do anything shameful, Instructor Ring. No, but...
Well then, I'll go get changed, so please lie down.
I think if you choose the other one, she actually like bathes you or some shit like that. It's weird. Oh, wasn't like she bathed you? I forget which one. And so Reem was forced to receive Muse's prize. It may have been relaxing if he didn't have to constantly be on the lookout for others. Yeah, that would have been fucking weird. Yeah. I think did she have to wasn't there some situation where she bathed you or some shit like that? I don't know, I may be thinking about an anime. That shit's still weird. Alright, we did her well that didn't come out right. It didn't come out right at all. Alright, let's go check in with Kurt. Oh, like I was saying, go talk to Monk at the radio station. You get after you talk with him, Monk and Lindley, you get his character page, and I think Professor Schmidt, you can now do Vantage matches with him in the hangar. So go over there and do that with him. But we're gonna go move on with Kurt right now. What you doing, Kurt? Kurt, what are you reading? A letter I received just this morning from my brother. He's currently at the Xander Gate, at Xander Gate in the North Highlands. Ah, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller, I see. It's been a while since I've seen him. Is he doing well? Yes, though it seems there have been an increasing number of skirmishes with the Republic as of late. It seems he's hard at work alongside everyone from the 7th Armored Division. I see. Well, it's good to hear he's doing all right. Indeed. I must work hard as well, so as to not lose to my father and brother. Jesus Christ, man, it's a lot of stuff on his shoulders. Hey, Kurt, how about we train together for a bit? Huh? Aren't you exhausted from your match with the Viscount and the Principal? I'll just think of it as a cool down. And I think it'll be a good refresher for you. What do you say? He ain't gonna turn that down. If you say so, since I have the opportunity, I'll join you. Reen and Kurt returned to the training hall for a little sparring. I kind of felt that at one point Kurt was going to become his disciple in a certain type of way, but Kurt still stuck with the dual blade Vander style, so I don't really know what the story went after that. What's wrong? Don't tell me that's all you got.
God.
You're not as sharp as you usually are. What was in that letter from Colonel Mueller? From your brother? Lieutenant Colonel. No secrets from you, are there, instructor? It's not so much as what the letter contains as what it doesn't. Mueller shows no signs of indecision or reticence. Reticence? Shit. I never heard that word. If evil rears its head before him, he'll cut it down, and he'll do so with honor. He's always been this way. Even now, torn from Prince Oliver's side and sent to the front lines, he doesn't display so much as a hint of hesitation. He just knows who he is. And Kurt doesn't understand. He's still a teenager. I mean, he's figuring that out, but his brother, he just knows who he is. He's a grown man now, so it takes time. That's all it really is. He simply wrote, Kurt, we Vanders are not defined by our legacy. The choices you make will shape the legacy you leave behind. Your brother is a hell of a man. That he is, though I must admit, his letter hit me like a punch. Even with his reassurance, I still don't know if I'll be able to leave a legacy of my own. I'm just nipping at the heels of my father and brother. Even when I get close enough to sink my fangs in, I hesitate. You're treating hesitation like it's something to be ashamed of. Is it not? Looking back on it, I hesitated my entire life. As a student, when I was fighting in the Civil War, even when people started hailing me as the Ashen Chevalier. But the thought I put into my actions, that care and worry, helped me find my direction and become an instructor. Kurt, think about everything you and the rest of Class 7 have overcome. If that's not a legacy, I don't know what is. I got a point. And he was just trying to look up on the unit dress right then. I saw that. You're right. I don't think that my moments of hesitation were wasted. On the contrary, I think it's dangerous to advance without a moment of forethought. Yeah, I'm positive your father and brother are no strangers to hesitation themselves. So you can hesitate too. Hesitate, think, and plan all you want. Once you're ready to act, you'll be ready to carve out your own legacy. Understood. Now, instructor, I say I've hesitated enough. It's time to spar. Yeah, bring it on. Here I come, Kurt. That'll work. He's ready. The two continued to fight, as Kurt's skills regain their sharpness. Until... There. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. You got me good there. You feeling a little better now?
I've still got a long way to go. Please continue to assist me in the future, Instructor Reen.
Yeah, of course. Good hit. Good hit. The two continued to spar until they were completely exhausted, making note of the ways they brought out the best in each other. Your bond with Kurt is strengthened. And he's good to go. Alright, there's really nothing else left to be said with him. Now, here is a quest for Maya. Shoot. You know what? We'll go ahead and do it since we're here. I'm just trying to cover everything in the area. Wow, Maya. Are you ever not training? Instructor Reen. Wow, she sounds lifeless. And her aim seems really off. It's not like her. I mean, I know she probably hasn't had a chance to practice, well, with the exams and all, but this is dire. Hey, you seem kind of unfocused. Is everything okay? I'm a little off, yes. But don't worry about me. I'll be fine by our next field exercise. Did you need something? Something must be wrong. Maybe I should try to find out more. Now we can choose to not do it. Maya, something the matter? You could talk to me about anything. No, nothing I need to talk about anyway. In fact, I could use some alone time. Okay. Well, that doesn't leave me much to go on. But I can't just ignore this, can I? I should talk to the other girls in combat tactics. See if they can tell me anything. Randy might know something too. Maybe I should talk to Sydney, since he and Maya are both snipers. Alright. So I would say from here, let's head to the academy field. And we're going to speak to Jessica first. You two can still go, right? Of course. Let's keep this up until sun sets. Bring it on. From the look of it, you guys really miss being able to practice, huh? The way they turned and looked at him. Oh, Instructor Reen. We sure did. It's stuck being stuck indoors for so long. Well, on top of that, we're having a rematch with the high school we played last month. We were just barely able to beat them last time, but we're pretty sure they've been training hard to get revenge. So we can't afford to just sit around. We gotta be ready for them. That's a good mindset. Train hard and show them what you got. That's the plan. Oh, Jessica, there was something I wanted to ask you. What is it? Reen asked her about Maya's struggles. Maya? I did notice that something had been off with her lately. The only thing I could think of, it might be the cause of the feud between her and her father. Maya's mother was from the East, but she passed away 2 years ago. Yes, and she never really got along with her father. She said that their relationship only worsened after her mother passed. I see. That was helpful. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, so could possibly be the father. Where is... Now you go back to the clubhouse. I should have came here first. And I'll go over here and speak to Leonora. How can we make this practice as engaging as it was yesterday? If only we had a good plan. That being said, Oh, instructor ring. Ah, it's the whole swimming club. Except you're all out of water. What's going on? Now this takes you into another quest with the swimming club. Um, you have to talk to Leonora here as a part of this quest, but you have to complete this quest in order to get her to talk about the other quest. So this is the reason why we're doing this. It's not really a big deal. We were just about to start our club activities, but then we started talking about yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's pool time was a real treat. I'm talking about threat. Made for a good bout for training too. Indeed, I had achieved my quota before I even realized it. I see. You guys were having so much fun with everyone that it didn't even feel like training. I kind of understand how you might have a hard time trying to top that. That's exactly what we were talking about. Even though the field exercises are coming up, we were in the peak of swimming season. Yeah, so we wanted to get a really good practice in today while we could. Alright, so you invite Yuna and the others to challenge them. I'm sure they can spare some time. I thought about that, but will we be imposing on them? Yeah, I mean, they all went swimming just yesterday. Well, it doesn't hurt to ask them. I'll bring it up to them. Now, I was trying to find a way to get around doing this quest, but I mean, in order to talk to her, you have to just kind of do it. Because I really didn't need to do this, but it's basically a swimming thing that you have to do. A swimming quest. Alright. I love how freeing the pool is. Even if some of us aren't diving in. It certainly is a good way to beat the heat this time of year. Can't complain about the eye candy either. Of course you can't. Speaking more practically, it's also a good way to train one's body. Oh boy, it's checking them out. Oh, now you're speaking my language. Thank you for coming, everyone. Since we're all here, it'd be great to have a little competition. Maybe we could pit 4 members of the swimming club against 4 members of Class 7. If you don't want this to end in a tie, you might want teams of odd numbers. How about we do 3 one-on-ones then? In that case, I will swim for Class 7. Sure, why not? Mixes things up a bit. Well, no point in wasting time. Let's get started. So, alright with the rest of you. I'd like to volunteer for the first race. Wayne's the first competitor for the swimming club, who's racing for Class 7. Let's see. I should probably save Kurt and Ash for later. Shoot, I really don't think it really matters, does it? Let's go with Yuna. Alright, I've got this. Best of luck. The only thing I hate is how you have to tap these buttons, but it is what it is. Ready? Go. Yeah, now you gotta be careful with this, with the circle thing. You have to get it right over that thing in order to maintain speed, and it sucks. Not my favorite okay, look, I won that one. Okay. And usually you can retry if you don't get it. Usually you can. Yeah, first round's ours. Impressive work, Yuna. You swim so well, I'm almost jealous. Sorry, team. Hey, it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, this part is just getting started. That was round 1. So who's next? Suppose I'll give it a go. Okay, swimming club, second entrant start. How about you, Class 7? Let's see. If Stark's our opponent, I don't see any way I can win. I have to withdraw. That's fair. Let's go with Ash. Let's just make Ash, yeah. Alright, bring it on. We can do this, Ash. I really don't think there's like a different level for everybody. I think it's just you just doing it. Like lost. Yep. Let's try again. Now they're better swimmers, like in this thing, so you have to make sure you're on point with it. You can't miss. Okay, we got him that time. All right. Took a second try, but got him. Oh man, didn't think I'd have to go all out like that. All right, that was amazing, Ash. God, dog, these swimsuits on these girls is ridiculous. Truly a sight to behold. That's such a wrong thing to say right there. Well, that was embarrassing. Did Stark just lose? Wow, Class 7 is tougher than they look. We've seen impressive work from both teams so far, but it all comes down to this final round. I don't even have to ask who's racing for the swimming club. Yep, it's my turn. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Uh-oh, here comes Leo. Should be an even tougher challenge than Stark. In that case, count me out. I wouldn't stand a chance. Fair enough. No, I think it should be Altina. Got it? I believe in you. Good luck. You'll need it. I'll get the brakes off my ass. Hell, I don't even remember if she can be beaten on this quest. God damn it. I couldn't tell. Yep, second. I didn't see, all I did was miss once. Just once. It's ridiculous. Just one time. That's how good she is. Got her that time. Damn, I had to not miss none. God, dog, man. I managed to eke out a victory. That was one heck of a race. You really managed to beat Lenora. Unbelievable. Yikes, that was embarrassing. Please don't be hard on yourself. You did very well. Yeah, just because you didn't chalk up a win doesn't mean you aren't amazing. These kids are incredible swimmers. Might be time to call it a day though. You all look like you're having fun. Oh boy. Wait, that voice. Oh, there she is, showing it off. To be perfectly honest, we've been watching your races. Now, Schwartz, isn't it time you show your students how it's done? You don't mean against you, do you? After our sparring went yesterday, I can't imagine. Don't tell me you lost your nerve. A loss yesterday doesn't preclude a victory today. After all, now take your position, Crawford. You'll be our referee. I love how when she comes in and says commanding voice. Yes, ma'am. God, dog, really, you're wearing that thing, boy. Ooh-wee. The principal never fails to come in like a storm. Still, I have to admit, I'm riveted. I'm riveted too. You see them things? Man, bluntly put, I can't imagine things will be any different from yesterday. Now, we don't know that yet. If anyone can pull a miracle victory from the jaws of defeat, it's Instructor Ring. You want to put money on that? Could you not? Now it seems we're both ready. Crawford, count us off. I may not be a match with her swordsmanship. When it comes to swimming, I might have a chance. No choice now, but to give it my all. I don't know about all this shit. She might hand us the L. Just being completely honest. On your mark, you set, go! Here we go. Pretty sure you can't miss against her either. Oh shit, I missed at the last second. Oh my god! I missed at the last second and I lost it. Jeez, man. Get the fuck out of here. It took 1 second. One time. Jesus, man. I just, at that last damn one. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe that slows you down that much missing that last one. Hell, I'm not trying to miss it. What the hell is going on with this last one? I don't know. I'm seriously, I don't really know what it is. I'm pressing the buttons the same way and missing. It's the last one every time. Come on, man. Okay, finally. I mean, dude, it was like just one miss. Whoa, he won? He beat the principal? Yeah, it's about 4 tries. I don't believe it. I always believed in you, Instructor Reem. Well, glad I didn't bet against him. Did I really just win? Beautifully done, Schwarzer. You have found your way to victory. Let's see if you can't do the same next time we spar. Honestly, I think I got lucky. Well, at least you were able to set a good example for your students. Now, since I have a little extra time, I'm willing to accept any and all challenges. Any takers? They're like, fuck no. Kids like, nah, bro. Inspired by Reem's performance, the students responded to Aurelia's challenge with zeal. Races continued under her guidance. Oops, I ended up hitting the button. All right. Yeah. So I need to talk to her. Hey, Leonora, can I ask you something? What's up, instructor? They asked about Maya sniping. Maya, huh? Does seem like she's kind of off lately. I heard that she doesn't get along well with her father. Could that be related somehow? Yeah, that could be it. From what I've heard, she's really loved him when she was younger. Oh? Yeah, Maya's dad used to be a big shot sniper. More than 10 years ago, he suddenly retired. Since then, his personality's been changing little by little. That's all I know, though. It's more than I knew. Seriously? Thank you for telling me. Don't mention it. Alright. Jeez. Now, I forgot who else we need to talk to. Talk to Jessica, Leonora. Yeah, go to Lappin. I think this is where she is. I mean, I'm talking Sydney, I'm sorry. Hey Sydney, can I ask you something? Instructor Reen, what is it? Reen asked Sydney about Maya's sniping struggles. Maya, huh? It's gotta be that. You have an idea? Yep. She recently got a new scope for her rifle. Oh, I hadn't noticed. Yeah, she got it just before the midterms. I saw her rifle at the shooting range and something looked different. When I took a closer look, I saw that her scope was brand new. I see. So it's probably nothing to worry about. It always takes time to adjust to new equipment, you know. I'm sure Maya will get the hang of it sooner or later. That's a good point. Thanks for the info. It was really helpful. Hey, no problem. Now, we can go also back to the dorm. And I think he's on the first floor. And talk to Randy as well. He's in here training or whatever. Hey Randy, there's something I need to ask you. What's up? Alright, he asked about Maya. Maya, huh? She didn't have any problems last I saw. You mean during the training exercises we had before the midterms? Yeah, sometime last week. But she did run into her old man and Raquel on our last field exercise, right as he was hitting the bottle too. After that, she seemed like she was down for a while for sure. So that happened while we were at Raquel, huh? Yeah, her distrust towards her father thing boiled over. She went off on him right then and there. But during the next operation, her shooting was as great as ever. So I figured she got it out of her system, and there wasn't anything to worry about. Do you think something happened recently? Hard to say. Issues like this can be pretty delicate. I think for the time being, all we can do is keep an eye on her. Yeah. I was able to speak with pretty much everyone. I have a better idea of what's going on with Maya now. I should go ask her again.